So last year, a woman in Idaho agreed to be a surrogate mom for a couple in China, but then the pandemic hit. So this is Emily Chrislip and her family. She's the surrogate mom and has raised the infant for the past 4 months because the biological parents are unable to bring their daughter home. Earlier, Emily shared this emotional experience in our DBL Spotlight. And a note to our viewers, we are not showing the baby's face or saying her name out of respect to her family. Joining us now is Emily Chrislip from Idaho. Emily, I'm speechless. Like, first of all, your selflessness, this story, tragic on so many levels, but your selflessness is definitely the silver lining. So first and foremost, thank you for talking to us here at DBL.
Yeah.
So walk us through what was going through your mind the first time that you realized that the parents of the baby that you have been carrying for months would not make it for the birth.
At first, I was a little nervous. I didn't know what was going to happen. And then, I figured if the parents want us to, take care of her, then they would bring up that conversation, and they ended up doing that. So after that, reality kind of hit, and, a lot of conversations were had, and we just kind of rolled with it.
Wow. Okay, so I imagine that this was an extremely hard decision because you're a mom of a 2.5-year-old. I'm a mom of a 3-year-old. Just even having, my second child, it's so hard balancing the two. And then here you are. What was it that made you say yes to doing this?
We just thought it was the right thing to do. It was either us or a nanny agency, and we just tried to put ourselves in the parents' position and, if that was us, what would we want? And so we just kind of based it on that, and we just didn't feel comfortable not being able to give her directly to her parents.
Oh, Emily, you're amazing. You really are.
Thank you.
This child is so lucky to have you. These parents are so lucky to have you. So how are her parents handling this, and do you talk to them a lot?
We text basically all throughout the week. We try to do a video chat on the weekends. They seem to be handling it okay. They're not really showing any kind of specific emotion. They obviously get really excited when they get to see her on the video chat, but they seem to be handling it pretty well.
Wow, I can't even imagine being the parents. I can't imagine being you. This is just such a difficult situation. But again, I'm just so lucky that child is so lucky to have all of you involved. So how do you not let yourself get too attached to the baby, considering that, you are going to have to give that child to her parents?
It is difficult at times, and sometimes I catch myself okay, take it down a notch. But it's really just keeping that strong mentality of it.
Right. And after all you've gone through, do you want to keep a relationship with the child and her family after she goes home?
I'd love to. I'd love to be able to watch her grow up and see pictures of her. But ultimately, it's the parents' decision on what they want to do.
Wow. You're amazing. Okay, so no one goes into surrogacy with a plan to raise the child, but why did you decide to become a surrogate mom? And after everything you've gone through, would you do this again?
So my husband and I watched family and friends struggle with trying to get pregnant, and we were very lucky to not have to really struggle for that. We were pretty blessed, and so we decided to look into it, especially because my pregnancy and delivery was very easy and there was no complications. And to do it again, I don't know. The way that the world is right now, I don't know if I would do it again right now. If this specific couple would come back and say, we want to use one of our other embryos and we want you to carry the baby, I would consider it for them.
Wow, we need more Emilys in the world, and we are hoping that she can be reunited with her family soon. Thank you for sharing your incredible story with us, Emily. We really appreciate you. I appreciate you. We'll be right back.
Thank you.